And we're back with another episode of Foundation. Let's get into it right where we left off. For all of you that watched the last episode, I'm sorry about the little bit of choppiness. Hopefully, it is all fixed now. We will see. As we can see, everything is going. Let's get everything up and running again and get this warehouse built. Territory-wise, we can get another territory, but right now we don't want it because we don't need it and it's going to cost us 5 gold that we're not bringing in anyway. Alright, it's pumping out. Got the planks. Come on, let's get the warehouse built. That's why they're down here building another little house. A nice little village down here by the lake, which is good because we'll end up putting a fishing hut, probably one or two right about here, maybe over here, because we have fish here, and fish here that they can access. Nice thing is, even though these fish are not in our territory, they will still travel to it. And there we can see the warehouse is being upgraded. And we have a new person coming in. 2 of them. This will end up building another house, but we do need those people. And there's that little house that popped up again. They got some nice property right there. Oh, let's slow it down. Because this warehouse is just about complete. And as soon as it's complete, we are going to put someone in there. Because we've almost got enough planks to get that trade route. There we go. So we take one person for transporter. Of course, the more transporters you have, the better things done. We are going to assign, because we want to have extra logs, we need a spot for those tools. We want as much stone as possible currently, and then the planks, and that will hold 100 of each. Now it's time. Oh, there she goes, bringing some more berries down to our little market stall. And then there's that nice granary. Like I said, I want, because we're going to need gold, first thing we're going to build is our administration building. And I think we want to put, it has a bump to desirability. Let's put it right here. We're going to make a great hall. Simple little rustic. If you notice, there are no green arrows on this because there's currently no door. You have to actually add it in. So let's put it right there. Let's make a door there. And the interactive location is you have people who show up. Let's put interactive right there. I also want a tax office which to me, it just looks cool to have it as. And then you can raise or lower, but of course, the higher you make it, the more expensive it is. Tax office. I think that. And then we also need one of these little wooden galleries. And this is where it's cool because you get these cool little. This is where you get to actually build. So that gives us our worker capacity. Let's say, and we are gonna wait on that for a second, because we currently will not have enough tools. Because this one is going to take 5 tools, and this one is going to take 6. So we need 11, but we only have 10. But we can start this build anyway, because now that we have a warehouse, we have almost enough planks, which we are going to prioritize the manor house, so they build that all the way up first. And once we get to 20, there we go, we got the 20 planks. So we can go into our economy, which we can't do taxes yet, but once that tax is done, we'll have a tax worker. Our resources, we can do a trade route, or we can open the trade route. In our resources, we are going to buy tools, and I only want to buy to 5 currently, because they add up quick and we don't have a lot of money. Currently, we're going to sell planks at 20, and berries, we're going to sell anything above 100. Oops, a little bit too far. There we go. And there is our Great Hall starting to be built. Ooh, we have another person. Add them in. Let's go ahead and look at our people. Which they have a decent happiness. They don't have the service yet. The service is going to be the church we're going to end up building. Oh, another little house popping in. Which, because they're starting, let's start the church. And let's put the church over here. Put a nice little door right on the front. We're going to want it just a tad bit taller. And currently we just are going to need a little church. But as you can see, it's not starting to build because it's grayed out. But we now have the beginnings of the church and where it's going to be. Take that little residential zone off just to make sure it doesn't try to build there. And here comes Trader. Went by. So we have a nice little village going currently. Oh, and look, we can buy things right here now that we've gone up. Same with the clergy. Same with kingdom. Don't need that. We need to get to 20 so we can get fishing. Cloth, so now we can in farms. Stonemasons. Yeah, this we end up needing. Which actually, if we do, let's spend the 25, let's spend the 25, and let's spend the 25. Let's spend the 25. So now we have all that stuff we can build. Administrations, we can now do a monastery, which we don't want to do yet. It's ready to go. And then the other is just going to be little pieces like in here. Now we have these new options. I'm going to keep it simple, but I do want to add a cross to the top of the steeple. And the administration building. And then the desirability has gone up. If you remember right, before it was just over in here, but because we put the administrative building, that raised this desirability over here, and the church is going to raise the desirability over here. Our little reforester is just keeping up with these guys here. So come on, and let's speed it up again. See if we can't get this built. We have a newcomer approaching our village. What kind of newcomer is it going to be? Is it going to be a trader, or it's going to be another person wanting to join our group? Currently we have 3 unemployed. So let's go ahead and get ourselves up to 5 miners. We will take this person, although it is getting close to where we're not going to want to add more people soon. Yo, here comes a trader. Slow it down. He's going to make his way to the granary. He bought those 6 that we had from before. Now he's going to make his way over to our and he is not going to have any place to buy, but he's going to sell us some tools to get us up to 5 tools. And there it is, which we tend to take a little hit. And that's why I try to keep it low, at least in the beginning for sure. But now we do have enough. to complete the manor house. With the manor house, army we're not using yet, economy, budget, select mandate. This we're going to need a bailiff for. And this is where gold starts to be taken away. Is getting all these. Because we're going to want to prospect. And the prospecting will tell us what some of these are. It'll randomly choose each one of those spots as for one of these, but those have possibility of being minerals. In fact, if you go into your visibility, you can see your minerals. You can see minerals are going to be there. Minerals are going to be there. So that one's probably going to be like an iron or a coal. Same with this iron, coal, maybe a large stone deposit as well. Once that gets built, we can turn one of our people into a tax collector. Let's get this sped up again because I want to get that manor completed. Oh, we have a incoming messenger. That is what these guys are. If you see the little scroll, it means they have a message from us, from either the clergy, the kingdom, or the laborers. So wood for the king. The king is planning new outposts around the borders. One of his merchants noticed your woodcutting camps and wanted to make an offer. If I decide to make this trade, I have 15 days. I must sell them 100 wood. I will get 100 gold, and I will get 10 towards the kingdom. But if I fail, I get -5 to the kingdom. Let's discuss. It's an automatic -5, but I get a 10% chance the offer sweetens, but it's a 90% chance the offer worsens. Not interested? Just we'll dismiss this opportunity for now. Wood-wise, I think we can do it. Let me see if we need any wood for that. We do not need wood for that yet. We will pause that because I don't want any wood being sent there. And those are the only things. And we will pause plank production. And now, let's see if we can get 100. Hopefully we can, because it's going to suck to lose 5. And right here, it's under quests. It shows you right on the side. Mandate just shows you that. I'll continue on my own as we want it. We will hold off on that. Because I do not want to do that yet. Come on, get me up to 50 wood. This is almost complete. Come on, finish that last little bit, and we can start collecting taxes now. Now, the tax office, of course, much like anything, the lower the taxes, the higher the happiness. We are going to bump it up to there. We do get a -5 to our happiness. But once we get this church up, that's going to jump us right up anyway. So he's going to bring us more tools, going to bring us to 5. No planks for him to buy, so he's just going to bring us up to 5 tools. 46 wood. We've still got 11 days to go. Come on. Bring me that wood. I'm going to let everything go here for a minute, and I will get back to you as we get up to the 100 wood. As you can see, we've got 2 days left. This is where you have to be careful when you take these. It probably would have been better to just say we were good at this time and just send him on his way, and it would have came back again. But we're going to fail this one because we are not going to get the 20. So we're going to get the -5. So if you see in our kingdom, we currently have influence of 0. That is now -5. So that was a bad choice, but that's how it goes sometimes. So turn these back on, get those to build up. And yeah, that sucks, but if we would have got that, it would have been useful. Usually you'll get it, but yeah, that time, because of all the stuff we had just built, we were a little bit down. We can add another carpenter into there. We have our 1 forester. How many people do we have unemployed currently? We've only got 1 unemployed. That's not bad. I like to leave 1 person unemployed for when something pops up. And now that we have all this going, let's go ahead and start this church. And we're coming up on 25-30 minutes, which is, I find, a good time for the episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, leave any comments, and I will see you the next time. I hope you have a great day or evening.